Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It is a Monday. I am not at work today. I am on the road just a little bit. I'm heading home right now. Tonight's big Monday night football game. We got the Eagles against the Packers, but we got even bigger Monday Night Raw. The other day I did a live stream. I think it was on Thursday night. I think I covered just about everything that it's going to be. This could be John Cena's last time in Boston. It is going to be the kickoff of the Last Time Is Now John Cena tournament to fight John Cena at the last Saturday night's main event in December. We have a women's tag team championship match with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss putting the titles up against the Kabuki Warriors. But I think the big thing is the John Cena tournament. I think that's the one thing that everybody has their eyes on. If you went over to SmackDown, you saw Nick Aldis draw the names from the big leftover Royal Rumble ball holder. I guess that's how they're pulling everything out of there. Good skit though, honestly, with R-Truth and R-Truth trying to get his balls into the tumbler so to make sure that he would be inside of this tournament so he could go up against his best friend in his last match. But probably the best fan-made theory about why Nick Aldis did not say the name of who is going to be fighting LA Knight, honestly, is because it's going to be Joe Hendry. And when you say Joe Hendry's name, Joe Hendry appears. And Nick Aldis had no use for Joe Hendry on that episode of SmackDown. So I think that's the reason why he didn't say the name. I know that I've got a lot of theories out there about, if it's Edge, if it's Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton. Some people are even thinking that Alberto Del Rio has a chance to be in this tournament. Yeah, we're not going to use him in AAA anymore now that we own the company, but we're going to put him on WWE TV. Yeah, that ain't happening. But one of the big things that happened on SmackDown was Damien Priest being blinded, and how that is going to affect his match on Monday Night Raw with Rusev for the Battle of Lana. I mean, this is the John Cena Invitational Tournament is what's going to be going down. But with Damien Priest, if he does have no eyesight, how is that going to help him in this match? I know that I already talked a lot about the fact that Damien Priest, he is a former World Heavyweight Champion, but he doesn't have any, I can't think of any interaction with John Cena ever. I'm guessing that they're just trying to put big names into this tournament. I guess I was wrong. About a month ago, they did a SmackDown main event where it was the last man standing between Damien Priest and Aleister Black, and I said, this is a big main event. It's a match that looks like it could have been on the pay-per-view, but it's not. They tend to do those on every destination pay-per-view to try and give the people a reason to go to SmackDown. And I was like, the weird thing about this in the long run is no matter who wins this match, it's not going to help them get into the title picture. But on Friday, we had Aleister Black going up against Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm guessing that Aleister Black has been upgraded to that higher main event slot where he's just kind of going to be like the bottom guy. I know we've all been watching him for 5-6 years thinking he is going to be a future champion in WWE. Let's see if they actually pull the trigger on it, or if he's going to be a guy that kind of gets Cesaro'd. I guess you can say a guy that had all the goods but just never got the push in order to get there. So in this match, definitely with Aleister Black being blinded on Friday, I know that we've had some days for him to run some water through him. But I mean, it's got to affect him. I'm picking Rusev to win this match. It's gonna help Rusev's character. He has more interaction with John Cena, that big feud that they had running into WrestleMania 31, over the United States Championship, the big flag match. I believe that was on a Battleground. I think they had a chain match where Rusev put the accolade on John Cena, but he was choking John Cena basically across the face and the nose with that big chain. So that's what I'm still looking for. Rusev to get the win. Let's go. Monday Night Raw. Gonna be a big one tonight. Peace out.